Hey guys, this is Nathan15644 here. I'm going to be teaching you how to jailbreak your iPod 2nd generation and your iPhone 3rd generation running on firmware 4.0.2. Now what you're going to need for this is you're going to need to check for your updates and make sure it's completely updated to 4.0.2 through iTunes. And to do that you're going to need iTunes 9.2. Now there's going to be a couple links that you're going to need, and I will definitely label them in the description. I'll show you here right now though. Ipod Touch firmware 4.0. This is the link right here at megaupload.com. Over here is where you get your iPhone 3G firmware. And this is the link from RapidShare where you get your redsn0w. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you my Ipod Touch is plugged into the computer already. iTunes is not up. I don't want iTunes up. That's just my personal preference. I'm going to go to General, About, and I'm going to show you right here. I'm running version 4.0.2 and I have an MB model. Now to jailbreak using redsn0w, it only jailbreaks the iPod 2G and the iPhone 3G using redsn0w. And it cannot be an MC model. So anything you have needs to be an MB model and needs to be of those two generations. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go into the Mega Upload, and we're going to need to come over here and download this firmware. Okay, this is the Ipod Touch 2nd generation firmware, and you need to wait 45 seconds in order for you to be able to download it. And what's going to happen is you'll have a gray box right here saying regular download, and you want to download it to your desktop because a lot of people will end up downloading it and not remember where they put it. So that's the only thing that's been causing issues right now. So we'll just wait until this comes on. Finish that up. Over here I'll show you what redsn0w looks like. I have it in a folder. This is redsn0w here. I downloaded it already from RapidShare. Gonna open that up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my Ipod Touch while it's still plugged into the computer, because that's what we're gonna need later on. So make sure you turn it off now, because it just makes things a lot easier in the long run. Slide the power off, and as you see, it's still plugged into the computer. Just making sure everything's alright. Turning off, setting that to the side. Okay, we'll bring up Mega Upload, go to regular download. See right here, this is what the firmware will look like on your desktop. I click save, save to desktop, save. Okay, now this takes a little bit to download, roughly about 10 minutes, so I'll return the video when it's done. Okay guys, I'm back here now. Finally downloaded the 4.0 firmware for the Ipod Touch 2nd generation. This is what the screen will look like when you're done downloading. The window just goes down. So I'm going to close that now. Here it is on my desktop, Ipod Touch 4.0 firmware. Now I have redsn0w opened up. I've already downloaded it. Now we go to browse, and your Ipod 4.0 firmware should be on your desktop. You want to open that up. Open. Now what it's going to do is it's going to process your firmware, making sure it's the official firmware and that it works for your specific Apple device. So when that happens, we want to make sure that the Ipod Touch is turned off, but it's already plugged into your computer when you turn it off. And right here it will ask if your Ipod Touch 2nd generation is an MC model. You just want to click no. You want to go to next. Now what it's going to do is it's going to connect to the server, and it's going to start, patching kernels. So just let this kind of load up and everything, and then you come up to this. Install Cydia. There's install Cydia, Verboost. boot, something like that. Custom boot logo, custom recovery logo. Enable multitasking, which is on the iPhone 4. Enable home screen wallpaper, iPhone 4. And enable battery percentage, which is on the iPhone 3GS and iPhone 4. So this is pretty awesome. I love it. It's sweet. So I'm going to click next. Now, see, we've already done this step. Please make sure your device is both off and plugged into your computer. Okay? If it is not off, plug the device into the computer first, then hold down the power button at the edge of the device until slide the power off appears, and slide to power off. Click next only when your device is both off and plugged in. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is right here, when you click next, what's going to end up happening is they're going to say you're going to need to hold down the sleep button right here. Okay, you're going to hold that down for 3 seconds. After those 3 seconds, you're going to hold the home button and the sleep button at the same time for 10 seconds. After those 10 seconds are up, you're going to let go of this top button, but you're going to keep holding on to this. And what it's going to do is it's going to enter you into DFU mode. So let's see if I can have the iPhone to where you can see what I'm doing. So go to next. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now all you're going to do is you're going to hold it until it's recognized. See, if you just heard my computer recognized my Ipod Touch, it is now officially in DFU mode. Now over here you see it jailbreaking. White screen comes up. Now it's just uploading the first stage. I just keep holding the button just in case. I've never let go of the button before. So there you go. Now it says waiting for reboot. All it's really doing is just hooking up your iPod to the computer and downloading the stuff. Now it's uploading the second stage. See, it rebooted again. See, download jailbreak data. Now I let go of the home button. And what this does is being jailbroken as we speak. This is uploading the RAM disk, everything from redsn0w, and putting on the 4.0 custom firmware now, because the firmware for the Ipod Touch 2nd generation, when you update it to 4.0, only has the folders. So this will easily be ready and up to date. Now it's done. You can click finish, and redsn0w should close on its own. I have a slow computer. As you see, it doesn't show down there at the bar, but the window stays up just because of my slow computer. So it's downloading jailbreak data. It just takes maybe 3 minutes or more, and after this happens, here you go, jailbreaking all your stuff, your loading, all this crap. I will return the video once it's done. It only takes about 2 minutes at the most. So here you go. There we go. The jailbreak is just about done. It is going to just reboot. All we need to really pay attention to is make sure it turns on just fine. And as of right now, my Ipod Touch is officially jailbroken. Once again, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting. It's a little bit of a process after downloading all that stuff, but it's definitely worth it. I think multitasking is really cool. I'll show you that. So, as you can hear, it's rebooting on my computer. Now it has been recognized. I can slide to unlock. And see, there is my custom background right there. I have battery percentage, which is pretty awesome. This background I've had from an earlier jailbreak, of course. And double click, there is multitasking. I have settings running. Okay, I'll show you how it works. We'll go into Safari, go home, We'll go in the notes. Okay. There was something from Safari I liked. I can double click the home button. Oopsie, didn't work. Double click the home button, go over here to Safari, opens up Safari, and say I wanted to go here and copy some info, but you don't want to close the app. You can just you can just switch from app to app. I can't copy from this website for some reason, just because it's patched, I guess, for 4.0.2. You can't use this jailbreak method anymore on 4.0.2, so I'll just double click, go to settings. Now to turn battery percentage off and on, you can go in the general. Here is 4.0.2 firmware. Even though I used official 4.0 firmware, it's still 4.0.2. Battery percentage, I can just switch that on and off. On and off. Okay, go to general, settings, wallpaper. I can go into the wallpaper, switch that. Wallpaper. Let's say I want the iPhone 4. This is the default wallpaper that the iPhone 4 comes with, so I can just set that and set as home screen. Okay, right there. Let's see if I like this one, this right here, the Earth one. I want to set that and set as lock screen. Okay, now I'll just go here, lock it. You can't see the world right now because it's plugged into the computer, but there's the wallpaper. What you can do is you can double click while you're on the home screen, and to close the apps from running, you can just hold down like you're going to move them and click that red little circle on the side, and that deletes them. To play music right there, you can just double click, slide to the right. There you go, Single Ladies. The Good Life by 3 Days Grace, you know. Really easy, really fun. I love it. Anybody can do it. So, rate, subscribe, and enjoy. Thank you guys.